Welcome back. So today I'm going to be working on the neck pockets. Now I've made up a MDF template for the neck pocket here, so that's what I shall be using to route around. Because I'm going to be using either tunomatic or one-piece wraparound style bridge, what I'm going to do is angle that template slightly to account for the height of the bridge. This is just a cheapy bridge I keep around for doing stuff like this, so I don't trash the nice one. So to create that angle, what I've done is I've created a couple of shims. They're going to go either side of the pocket, and the template is then going to sit on top, and then that's going to give me an angled floor of the neck pocket, which will give me enough height for my bridge just here. Now I know that if I angle the template up so it sits about 7mm off of here, that will give me between 2 and 2.5 degrees thereabouts, which is what I need. To make these shims then, basically what I did was I drew a line that was 3mm on one end. Once I'd worked out the length, 10mm on the other end, and then I just rough cut that out on the bandsaw, and then I used a hand plane and just got that angle nice and flush, and then I just ripped it down the middle again on the bandsaw, so I've got two shims pretty much exactly the same, right length, and then I can just stick those either side of the neck pocket. Now I have marked out the depth of my neck pocket here, so I'm going down by 37mm. You may think that there's really not a lot under that neck pocket there, so there's 8mm underneath, thereabouts, 45mm thick body, 37mm depth there. There's 8mm at the very front, but it's going to slope all the way back, so there's going to be a lot more material at the back of the neck pocket, so there's going to be plenty of strength there. And the other thing to consider is the deeper you go on your neck pocket, although you've got less wood underneath, you've actually got more gluing surface on either side, so it'll still make for a strong neck pocket. So the first thing I'm going to do is just hog out an arbitrary amount of material from the neck pocket here, and that'll make life a bit easier for the router. And I'll just tidy up these bits quickly with a chisel, just because it's quick and easy to do, and I don't like getting too close to the edge of the with a pillar drill, just in case it wants to jump around. Right, so now I've got that material hogged out, I shall get the template on, and then we can start routing. Start with the bridge. Now it's quite important that these shims start in the same place, otherwise their height will be lopsided, which means that will transfer through to the template and down to the neck pocket. So I've got them both finishing pretty much on the line. Now then, this is the important bit to get right. I need to make sure it's on the centre line here. It starts where I want it to, and I need to make sure it's on its centre line at the back. And I need to do all that whilst the glue is drying. Now then, I've stuck a bit of frog tape on there, and what that's going to do is just make this template ever so slightly smaller, like maybe 0.1 of a millimetre, if that. And that's just going to make sure that this is a nice snug fitting pocket, and then I can fettle the neck down to fit, and should never end up with a loose neck pocket that way. Cool, that one looks good. I've just moved everything over slightly because there's a spotlight above. Now I'm directly over it. I can see slightly better because I don't have very long to ensure that this is all lined up perfectly. Got a little straight edge on the back. I'm just eyeing that up, the centre line on the template. That looks about right. That looks about right. Once I've got this stuck down, I'll also just put a little shim, just a little wedge really, just to make sure that the back doesn't come down while I'm routing. I doubt very much it will. So there you go, the template's stuck on. I think you can see the much bigger gap here, so you can see how the shims worked. And one other thing I may mention before we do the routing, I decided that I didn't like the neck joining the body at the 22nd fret. I figured that will probably make the 24th fret fairly unusable. So you can see here that the template has moved forward ever so slightly. And basically what I've done is I've moved the neck pocket template forward the distance of the 22nd fret. So essentially it's just going to move it forward one fret. So now, rather than joining on the 22nd fret and having two frets in the body, it's going to join on the 23rd fret and just have the one fret in the body, which should make playing at the top end much more comfortable. So now it's time to get it routed. Now then, moment of truth. Nice and snug. Now it won't go in all the way at the moment, which is ideal, so I can just fettle it with a bit of sanding, and also I may well find that putting in the pickup cavity there will make it a little bit easier to fit anyway, so I don't want to go too mad getting this the perfect fit now, because by the time I've done all my neck carving, sanding, etc., it won't be a tight fit anymore. God, that is a tight fit. So just to show you how the ramps worked, what have we got here? 36.2, just a hair under where I wanted it to be, but that's okay. And then 34.7. So you can see the pocket is shallower at the back than it is at the front, giving me my ramp. Now then, while we're here, we might as well get the pickups routed. So I'm using, these are templates pre-made from a company I think in Germany called Guitar Boo, and what I like about these is they've got this little centre bit here, which means that I can route the area for the posts deeper than I route the rest of the pickup cavity, which it makes it a little bit neater in my opinion, and it also just means there's slightly more gluing surface left for the tenon to cling onto. So I'm just going to route this channel first, and I shall go down, I don't know, maybe 2/3 of the way through the body, and then I'll just go through, take this out, and then I'll just route out enough to fit the pickup. So now I've got the cavities of the post done, I'm just switching back to a slightly smaller bit and got in at angle, and now I'm going to come back and do the cavity itself. There we go, so you can see this is the deeper section here where the posts go, and then it's slightly shallower, and that's just going to leave a little bit more gluing surface. I mean, it's probably a negligible amount, but every little helps. And I suspect the neck pocket might be a slightly looser fit now, because there's less, yeah, look at that. So now it almost goes all the way down, so I'll still have to do a bit of fettling, but you get the idea. Now I need a hole going from this pickup cavity to this pickup cavity, so I've got somewhere for my wire to go. So what I'm going to do, it's a little trick I like, is just drill that now. I've just got a bit of masking tape as a dead stop, and carefully, without trying to go through the surface, I'm going to drill through to about where that pickup cavity is going to go. Now you may have noticed I angled the drill down ever so slightly, and that's just to make sure I don't do anything very silly like come flying through the top, because that would be very bad. Now hopefully when we route the other one, there's going to be a nice little hole just appearing to one side. I can't be bothered to set the camera up in front of the drill press, so I've just got a force nut in a hand drill which will do the same thing, and I'm just going to hog out the material in the pickup cavity. Go. So we've got a neck pocket, neck pickup route, bridge pickup route, access for the wires for the neck pickup, and I shall leave it there for now because I've got a lamb to roast. So in the next episode we'll be doing the round over on the front, routing the control cavity on the back, and then I may sand down the neck and get it to fit as well, or potentially start carving the neck, which we'll see. Thanks to everybody who's been watching the series so far, and especially to everybody who's subscribed. If you've got any questions about anything I've been doing, then feel free to give me a comment, and if you've been enjoying the videos, then give them a like. Thanks very much.